Okay, now. So yesterday we were just talking about how to use the formula, and how to do the simple calculation in a LibreOffice Calc. And I told you you all have to do this practice. Let's practice 3. And this book is already shared with you. And if you haven't received this book, then you can ask me. I can share this book again. So these are the simple formula which we have to check in a Excel spreadsheets, and we have to find out the what results we are getting after executing that command. So what is this? What is the first is the equal to 8 minus 4 divide 2, and we will get the output 6. So this way you have to use the formula like this: 5 multiply 5 plus 8, and we are getting this output. Okay, so this way we have to write down the close the door. Write down this formula like this way: equal to 3 plus 5 multiply 4. It's not a very big task, so you can do it easily and check it again. If you have not done, you please complete it. Okay, and pass the message to me you have done or not done. Okay, so now today we are going. So now we are going to talk about the formula with cell address and operators. So what are the main advantage of entering formula? First thing we have to understand why it is necessary we have to write the formula in LibreOffice Calc. So you have to understand the advantage of this. The main advantage of entering formula with cell address and operators is just like because cell address is just work like a variable, and variable means when the value of the cell concerned change, when the value of that cell is gets changed, the result obtained by the formula also get updated accordingly. As I already I told you yesterday also, and now again I'm going to tell you, suppose I'm writing here 2015 and I'm writing here 25, and now I'm writing the formula equal to this is the cell address A12 plus A13, and I'm pressing the enter key. I'm getting the result 40 here. So what happen if I change the value of the any cell, the result is also going to update automatically. So this is the advantage of using the formula. Suppose to add the values in two cells like this way, and if you write the 5 plus 8, in that case it's not going to replace, not going to change. But if you write the cell address, the value is going to update automatically. So that is the advantage of using the formula in Excel or using the formula in LibreOffice Calc. Okay, so for calculating the volume of the box, this is the formula. Hello. Yeah, बताइए. Sorry ma'am, sorry ma'am. नहीं ma'am, sorry. Okay, so now you all have understands why it is required to use the formula inside the LibreOffice Calc. Now this is the homework for you all. Let us practice 4. You all have to do this practice. Create a worksheet based on the figure 4.12. Observe the changes in the value obtained from the formula in column D when you enter different value in cell A2, B2 and C2. So this you have to do. So it's not the very big task. You can do it easily. And always remember, the formula is always start with the equal sign. Formula is always start with the equal sign. So don't forget to start the formula with the equal sign. Otherwise, it will do nothing. It's just stated as a string. It's stated as a level. Suppose I'm writing here A1 plus A2. So it is not counted as a formula. It is not counted as a formula. If you write here anything if you write without equal to, then it is counted as a level only. So if you want to write the formula, first thing you have to start the formula with equal sign. This is the compulsory. This is the compulsion for what? Oh, okay. If you formula like this, okay. So in cell B2, then it will be taken as a level and calculation will not be performed. Suppose you have written the formula like this way. Suppose you have written B1 is equal to A2 plus A3 or something like this. Then it is counted, it is taken as a level and it will do nothing. No calculation will be performed by this. So whenever you enter the formula with equal sign, a formula bar gets activated automatically. means a formula bars get activated automatically. Now this is the formula bar. So look at this. If I'm going to start writing here, suppose you just find out the difference. You look at here. You look at this place. At this place, you try to look at. I'm writing my name here only. I'm writing my name here. Look at this, how it's showing that. It's showing the okay, accept, cancel, like this option is there. But whenever I start equal to sign, look at this equal to sign is appear here. So it's and now you will write the formula like this: A11 plus A12. Okay. And one more thing I told you yesterday also, okay, if you write the formula in a cell you are getting the value, but in a formula bar you are getting the formula here. Okay. And one more thing you can observe that whenever you click at this cell, look at this both cell is get activated. It means that this cell is used as this cell are used as a component of the formula in this formula. Okay. So now let us create a simple spreadsheet to prepare the shopping bill of stationery. This is the homework for you all. You have to make this example and do the appropriate calculations. So whenever you are doing the, let us practice 4. With the practice 4, you require to be do this example also. Okay, you have to create this sheet. The step to create this is mentioned below. Open the LibreOffice Calc. Nothing is very difficult here. You have to open a worksheet. In a workbook, you have to just select the one sheet and start typing like this way. Means first you start typing. Suppose I'm going to add the another sheet. I have to click on this plus sign and I'm going to type like this item. And what is the next? Quantity. Okay. After the item, what is this? This is the quantity. Sorry, I'm going to maximize it. Not going to minimize. So item, quantity. So this way you can type it easily, quantity and unit price. Okay. And then you will write everything. Quantity I'm going to write because it is visible to me right now, 61120. And unit price I'm going to write here 40, 25, 30, 50, 120, 120 and 3. And what the item is there? Register, single rule copy, notebook. Okay. Register, single rule copy, single rule copy, notebook. Okay. Pencil, and what the last two items are: color box and notebook cover. Okay. So this is a pencil box, color box, and notebook cover. So these are the items here. Okay. So in this way you have to input. If you want to make it bold and italic and underline, you want to change it, you want to do something, you want to change the color, then you can change the color. You want to change the fill color, then you can do this formatting. So this is up to you how you are going to manage the content. Okay. If you want to show the box, you have to select this and click on this. Where is the box options? I have to maximize this and then only we will get this box option is here. This is the cell option. So now you can select this cell options and you will get this cell like this. Okay. Okay now. So open the LibreOffice and now you have to rename the sheets. Rename the sheets. Now we have to rename the sheet also. So select the menu sheet, rename sheet, and what sheet we have to make it? A stationary bill. Okay. So I'll just tell you okay, how we will make this. So click on this sheet of toolbar and here you will get the rename options. So where is the rename option? You can find it somewhere. We will get the rename. It's not going to rename sheet. Yeah, this option is here. And now you can give the name of the, what is the name we have to give? A stationary. So I'm writing here a stationary bill. Okay. And otherwise you can do this by making a right click also. Just make a right click here and in the right click you will get the option rename sheet. So this way also we can change the name of the bill. Okay. Name of the bill. I'm just writing a stationary bill 1 and I'm clicking at this. So look at this, name gets changed. So now you have to change the name of the worksheet and now enter the data like this way as I entered here, and cell A1 item and quantity and unit price, everything you have to do this. And further, suppose you have to do the some calculation, then you can do the calculation also. Now it's saying that you require to be save your file. So how we will save the file? For saving the file, I have to go on the file and I have to click on the save button, because already I have saved my file with the name of the demo calc. So that's why it's not asking any name from me. It's not asking any name. But if you are going to save the file and the file is created, just new file is created by you, in that case it will ask the name from you, and this way you are getting the save as dialog box. So here you have to provide the name and what is the extension. What is the extension of this? So these things you have to understand. What is the extension of this? The extension of LibreOffice Calc file is .ods. .ods, Open Document Spreadsheets. It is stands for Open Document Spreadsheets. Okay, so this is the name of the LibreOffice LibreOffice Calc spreadsheet file, ODF spreadsheets. So ODF spreadsheet. So OD you can say Open Document Spreadsheets. Okay. So remember the name and location of the file, so that why it is necessary to remember, so that you are easily retrieve it whenever you want to access it. So now column right to the unit price, give the heading as total cost. Now it's going to ask you to do the sum calculation, and here we do not need to insert the column because already we are getting the several rows and columns inside this. So simply what we have to do, we have to just start typing. If you want to insert the column, then you can insert the column, but there is no need of the insert the column, insert left and insert right. This option is not required because already column is available there. But still, if you want to insert a column, go on the sheet and inside this insert column option, this column before and column after, we are getting the same column. What is the advantage of this? Advantage of this, that the new column is automatically formatted on the basis of the current column. This is the advantage of inserting the column. If you want to insert before this, then select the sheet, go on the insert column, and before column before you will get this insert row. You can insert the row above, insert the row below. Suppose I want to insert row above, so I'm getting the row here, and now I'm going to merge this all. I'm going to merge this all. Okay. So what I have to do, make a right click here and I can merge this all cell. And in this cell, I want to write something else. What I want to write, I'm going to write here stationary bill. Stationary bill. Don't switch on your mic. You please mute yourself. If it is required, then only you try to switch on your mic. Otherwise, mute yourself. Yes, Shivam. Do you want to ask anything? Then only you can unmute yourself. Or you can, if you have any query, you please put your query in a chat box. Okay. And if it is necessary, then switch on. Otherwise, please don't switch on this. Okay, now, so this way you can insert row and insert the column. Now we have to, what we have to do in this, we are going to calculate the total cost. What we are going to calculate? We are going to calculate the total cost. So how we will calculate the total cost? Because quantity is given, unit price is given. So we know that, okay, if you are going to purchase anything on the shop, and you are, suppose you are going to purchase the 3 register of price 40 rupees each, and then what you have to do, you have to multiply the 40 by 3. If you multiply the 40 with 3, you will get the calculate total price for the register. So what I'm going to write, I'm going to first type here total cost, and now I have to type the formula. So how we will type the formula? This is the quantity, so this quantity is written in column B and row number 3. So what I have to type? I have to type B3. Then I'm giving the multiply sign, and the price is given in column C and row 3. So I will type B3 is multiply C3. Then second thing, instead of typing, we can select, click on this, and then I'm clicking right here. I'm clicking on the multiply by operator, and then I'm clicking on the next and then pressing the enter key. So this is another way. And the next and most important way, because we want to type the same formula. We want to type what is the difference between this formula and this formula. The formula is the same. Here also we are multiplying with the quantity with the price, and here also we are multiplying quantity with the price. But here I am writing the formula B3 into C3, and here I am writing the formula B4 into C4. Here I am writing B3 and here I am writing B4. So B and C is the common here. Only the row number is going to change. Row number is going to change. So we can do the same thing by copying of formula also. So this is the one advanced features of LibreOffice Calc, or you can say Excel. Whenever you are copying the formula, the cell addresses automatically gets changed. The cell addresses automatically gets changed. This is the advantage of using the formula. Okay, so now look at this. What I'm doing, I'm just making a right click here and I'm choosing the copy option, and now I'm selecting this column, this cell, and I'm selecting the paste option by after making right click. Look at this. What happened? What values are here? Now you can check. You can see what is there. B5 into C5. What is here? In this case, what is there? B4 into C4. What is there? B3 into C3. So you can find out here it is written B4, but here it's automatically gets changed and it's a written B5 here. B5 here. Now I'm going to press Control C. I'm selecting all and I'm pressing Enter key here. I'm pressing Enter key. Now you look at this. What is the advantage of using the Enter key and using the Control V? First, I'm pressing Control C. What you observe? You observe that highlight, this cell is get highlighted and it's just looking like the ant is marching here. Okay, it's showing the some animations here. So it means that this cell is selected for the copy. If I'm pressing the Control V, if I'm pressing the Control V, so value is copied here, pasted here, but still the cell is selected. Still is cell is selected. But if I press the Enter key, if I press the Enter key, then what happened? The value is copied here and the selections is deactivated. Selection is deactivated. And if I try to do the Control V again and I'm trying to do the paste option, I'm not getting the paste option highlighted here. Okay, so that is the basic difference between the Control V and Control C and Control V and Control C and Enter key. Okay, so if you don't want to copy more or paste it more, then you can press the Enter key. Otherwise, you use Control V option if you want to paste it again and again. Now I want to calculate the total formula here. So what I will do, I will write equal to this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus and this, and then I'm pressing the Enter key. So I'm getting the total cost. This total cost we can calculate by using the some other method also. We have a sum method, so I can call the sum function and I can simply select the whole cell in a one go and it will write the cell address in the form of the range. You can see that D3 column D8, D3 column D8, and now press the Enter key. Now press the Enter key. Now press the Enter key and look at this formula is get copied here and it's calculated here. So this way we can calculate the total set. So you all have to do this practice once on your computer or where you are doing the practice, or you can do on your phone also. Now there is the latest practice file. Prepare the worksheet as shown in the figure 4.18. In the previous, change the value of cell B1 and B2 and observe the result of 10. Means you just try to check okay, what happened if I'm going to change. If I'm going to look at, you just pay your attention. You just pay your attention here. 1 minute, Shivam. You just pay your attention here and as well as you pay your attention here on both. Okay. Now I'm going to change it 4. What happened? The here you notice that the changes is here and you observe our changes is here also. Now I'm going to make it 10. I'm going to make it 10. Look at this. What the changes are there. Yes, Shivam. Now you can ask what you want to ask.
Sir, yes. By mistake, I will click on it.
No problem. No problem. Okay. So now you understand what is the advantage of formula? Advantage of formula is give us a facility ki after writing the formula, we can change the value and the result is automatically updated as you observed here and here. Okay. So that is the practice 5. Now calculating the area and volume of a cube when the length of one side is given and like this. Now this you have to do as a practice. Side of the length of the cube you have to provide. Then calculate the side of the area of the cube. Then calculate the total area of the cube. And then calculate the volume of the cube. Okay. So this formula is given here. Acha, anybody can tell me what is the symbol of this? What is the use of this symbol? This caret symbol? What is the use of this caret symbol? Anybody can?
Raise 2.
raised to. This is the power. This is the power, and it is known as the exponentiation symbol. Okay. So it means that b1 raised to power 2, b1 raised to the power 2, v1 raised to the power 3. That is the meaning of this. Okay. So you all have to do this practice. Okay. You just try and you find out the calculation, or you may write the result. Okay, what is the value in b1? b1 is written 4. So what value I am getting here at this place? What value I am getting in this cell after writing this formula? 4 to the power 2. So I am getting here 16. And what I am getting here? b1 raised to the power 2. 16 multiplies 6. It's a 96. And what I am getting here? b1 raised to the power 3. So, 4 raised to the power 2. 4 4 जा कोई चार्ज नहीं होना है क्या? तो कॉर्ड में नहीं हो जा सकते. Keep quiet. Okay now. Okay now. So look at this. b1 raised to the power 3. So 4 raised to the power 3. What we are getting? We are getting 64. So this way you are getting the different value. So now there are results obtained from a formula based on the cell address always get updated automatically when the values of this cell mentioned in the formula change. So look at this. This is the formula is given there. And now you can decide the what value you are getting here. You can put the value in A1 in B1 and then D1, D2, and you will calculate these things. Okay. So these are the practice you require to be do. Now we understand how can use the formula. Okay. So there are different types of the calculations we are doing in our life. Sometimes we are doing the simple calculation and sometimes we are doing the complex calculation. So for the complex calculations, we require to be write a big formula. Okay, or we have to need to be type the complex formula. So it is not easy for everyone ki they can type and they can remember the every formula. Every formula we are not able to memorize. Okay, so for our simplicity, what happened? Excel is LibreOffice Calc is providing the rich set of the function. There are the function. Function is what? It is just like a predefined formula. It is just like a predefined or safe formula. You simply need to call the function and the function will perform the task according to their behavior and nature or according to their usage. As I shown here, I have written the one function here sum. I have written the one function here sum. Okay, and now I'm going to write the one function and the function name is the sum if. The function name is the sum if. So it's asking the select the value and range to be evaluated by criteria. Means now here what we will do, we will provide the range, we will provide the condition, we will provide the condition, and then only it's going to calculate the sum. So I'm just giving here and look at this what I'm providing greater than equal to who is speaking. So I'm writing a criteria here greater than equal to 200. Okay, and then this value will be added. This value will be added. So look at this. What happened? There is an error. So I have to write the formula in this way. Wait, I'm just checking why I'm getting an error message here. Yeah, it's working now. Now look at this. What happened? Now it's going to add only those value which is greater than equal to 200. So out of this all values 400 to 60, out from these all values you can find out only two values are there which is greater than 200, greater than equal to 200. So only these values are added here. So that is the advantage of the function. That is the advantage of the function. So in the example of extensive will to calculate the total cost of all items obtained the bill amount, we need to add the amount. So we are writing this way. We are writing the formula in this way. So this is the only some 6 to 7 cell are only. But suppose you have to add the 600 cells, then it is not easy task. We can write each and every cell address in this way. So for that purpose, what we are doing, we are using the function. We are using the function. So LibreOffice Calc provide us built-in functions, and that built-in function help us in doing the calculations. For doing the sum, we are using the sum functions. So now I am told you, I already told you in this way also we can do the calculation. So this is the method 1 and this is the method 2. So method 1 is okay for a small number of value. Okay, but method 2 is okay with the any number of value. Why? Because you have to write only the start address, put the colon, and you have to give the last address. No need to mention, no need to worry about the in between address. But what happened in method 1? You have to write down the all addresses. So that's why it is difficult, it is complex when you have to write the several numbers are there. So these are the some few commonly used functions: sum, average, max, mean, and count. So about these functions I'm going to discuss in the next class. So is there any doubt you have? Now I'm going to end the class today, and in the next functions we are going to discuss about the some commonly used functions and some extra functions also. Anyone is having any doubt?